there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And to my subscribers, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. It means the world to me. If you haven't clicked on the subscribe button, go ahead and do so now. Put your positive energies into this Capella family and click on the notification bell so that you get notified as to when I put new readings out and to include when I go live. If you would like a personal reading or a coaching session, or if you would like to sign up for a 14-day free trial of one of my Capella memberships, check out the description box below or go to capellawellness.com. The memberships include entries into free drawings monthly. You get daily guidance videos. You get to directly chat with me on my mobile app. You get to meet some amazing people there and join a tighter knit group in that realm, I should say. All right. If you have any questions about anything at all, please don't feel hesitant to contact me. My information is in the description box below. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are well. I hope everything's going wonderful for you. If you are returning, yes, I've been away for quite some time. If you didn't watch my live for September 10th, 2022, I explain in detail what has been going on. I am also still recovering from an illness, so don't mind my clearing of the throat and my coughing. So if you've been watching me before, these readings are going to be very different for the time being. I've been guided to take it easy with these readings and just to ask one question and deal with like only 2 decks until they tell me otherwise. So that I don't have to talk so much and so that I'm not expending too much of my energies. So, but if you watch me, you know that I tend to channel the shit out of even one card. So if I'm guided to clarify, I will clarify. Anyway, we're going to see what you need to work on at this time. All right. Holy Spirit, guides, angels, galactic families, Pleiadians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What does Libra need to work on at this time? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh, wow, Libra. You're the first sign so far to get all of these cards. These 3 came the upright. And this face down, but I'm taking it. 8 of Swords, Star card, King of Cups with the Page of Cups. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you have the strong water in your chart, or your person does, or both of you do. Okay? We've got Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We have a lot of air, okay? And water in today's reading. Okay, this is Aquarius, this is air. Excuse me. Okay, Libra, what you need to work on, and this is your energy, right? This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I just heard you got to understand what is fair in life, that God is fair. Okay. I'm hearing understanding the consequences of your actions, but, you know, this is talking about doing the right thing and doing what is right for you, all right? And again, God makes everything fair here. Even if we don't think that's the case, it is. There's also this energy of some of you need to stop making excuses and really follow through with a plan on something, and that plan could very well be dealing with your healing, because if you look at all this water energy here and with this Star card, healing, healing, healing childhood wounds, okay? There's a strong energy of healing with this stuff, and this is really getting in the way. Some of you are kind of being a little bit oblivious to that, and again, this is not condescending, but this is, I speak truth here. Some of you need to take the blindfold off and start to realize you really got to make a plan and start focusing on your healing. She is very focused on the task at hand. She understands that the hard knocks of life are because she needs to learn lessons. She doesn't let all the difficulties and the struggles and the challenges in her life get the best of her. She knows that that happens for a reason. She learns through her life's experiences, and she gains a lot of wisdom from that. She sees the humor in the situation. So whatever it is that you're going through right now, Libra, you got to get out of your head. There's some serious mental entrapment. There's some serious overthinking going on in your head. Some of you need to get out of your head and into your heart. Okay, the heart space here. There is a lot of overly logical thinking, that type of thing. It's like, it has to be done this way, or it has to be by this rule book. It has to be according to what I see, what I read, because swords are about communication. It's about technology. It's about the internet, right? From what I'm getting. It's about ideas. It's about thoughts. Watch your thoughts, Libra, because your thoughts will manifest, those negative thoughts will manifest into reality. You got to cut that out. You got to cut out the bullshit and start really seeing the truth of the situation, that, you create that life for yourself. You want to pursue something that brings you ultimate happiness, that you are really passionate about, that makes you happy. You make a plan and you execute it. You do it. You communicate it. You follow through with something. Whatever ideas that you're getting, it's like combining that head and that heart. She has that head-heart balance. But she's true to herself. No matter what she's dreaming up, no matter what she wants to pursue, especially artistically, music, creative arts. I got ballet for Gemini because Gemini got this at the bottom of the deck. So you may want to watch Gemini's reading if you're drawn to do that, okay? But this energy is coming up again with, following your passions, following your heart with regards to what you want to do with regards to music, poetry, something of the arts. I heard ballet again, something creative, some creative endeavor, all right? You don't have to have like a strict plan or a rigid plan or something that has to be completely detailed when you're following your dreams, okay? You just go do something new. This is like the beginning of something. This is like apprenticeship. This is, what's it called? The novice, all right? There's nothing wrong with being a novice here. Whatever it is that you want to pursue, whatever you're dreaming about, whatever you want to aspire to be, you do it. You don't have to put all this logic into it thinking, well, I'm too old for this. I'm too young for this, because you've got this page energy, childlike energy. I'm not capable enough. I'm not smart enough. Maybe some of you are thinking you're not intelligent enough. You're not mentally strong enough for something. You don't have that wisdom yet. You already have it within you. Okay, Libra. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For somebody else who's watching this, keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself and your situations. It's honesty and integrity right here. Stay true to who you are. Don't be going by what other people say you can and can't do, right? We've got a lot of energy here with this Knight of Cups and Page of Cups about following your heart and trusting your intuition. There's strong energy with trusting your intuition here, Libra. The heart wants what it wants. You've got to master that. There's like this imbalance here. Sometimes it's like, okay, I trust my intuition. Then all of a sudden I'm doubting. There's self-doubt. There's lack of self-confidence. I'm stuck. I can't get out of this situation. I don't think this is possible. There's no way out of this. There is always a way out. Where there is a will, there is a way. And that Queen of Swords always finds a way. She's smart enough to do that. She's very witty. She's very clever. Okay? There is a way out of the situation. Whatever situation this is. This could even be some of you, there may be teaching involved with this, being an educator. I just heard, this is for somebody specific, somebody is debating on going back to teaching if you were a teacher before. That's for somebody specific, okay? You are kind of doubting your abilities. You need to have a lot of faith in yourself, believe in yourself, and trust in the divine plan for you. Trust the universe with this. Whoever needs to hear this, there's something about, you used to be a teacher or educator or maybe a lawyer even, something like that. And again, this is not going to resonate with everybody, but there's at least one person here who's just going to hit hard with. There's something about going back to that because you could be a spiritual counselor, a spiritual therapist or something like that. You're very intuitive, you're very psychic, you're very sensitive to other people's issues, problems, emotions. You've been through a hard time in life and you have been guided to teach others how to get through those difficulties. Okay. Some of you are not afraid of being vulnerable when you're expressing your childhood wounds, what you've gone through in life, because you overcame them with this Queen of Swords, right? So there's something about, you may have very well switched careers and you're being this counselor, you're being this like psychic or intuitive or whatever. And there's something about going back on whether you should be continuing to do this. You're doubting yourself, Libra. It's like you feel like you're stuck in a situation. Something may have happened where you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, probably, and you're like, I don't think there's a way out of here. Your gut already knows what the answer is, what the way out is. There's no logical explanation. There's no logic. There's no logic to the solution that you need to follow to get yourself out of this predicament. It's in your heart space. Your intuition is telling you one thing and your mind's telling you another. Find a balance between the two. There's something about balancing feminine, masculine energies. And because we have, look at this, two of air, that's 2 of swords, 2 air cards, 2 water cards. Masculine is air, feminine is water. Some of you need to balance the 2 energies. Some of you may be too up in your head and not in your heart. Some of you may be too up in your heart and not in your head, right? You got to find a balance between the 2. This queen feels that balance, but she knows when her masculinity's got to kick in, and she knows when the logic needs to come in, and she does something about that. She stays true to herself. And she stays mentally strong so that this negativity doesn't affect what it is that she wants to do in life. She doesn't let the past dictate her future. She doesn't worry about what's happened in the past, and she doesn't go back to her past. Unless there's some other lesson that she needs to learn from it. She uses a sword of Excalibur, the Ace of Swords, to cut that mental craziness going on in her head. She's stable mentally. She doesn't allow herself to get into this 8 of Swords. So some of you, if this has to do with you debating on whether you're doing right now is the right path, you are on the right path. Stop second guessing yourself. Again, watch the thoughts. Those negative thoughts are going to manifest. You're smart enough to figure this out, Libra. You are very intelligent, very strong-willed in a positive way, very witty, very clever individual. You know what the right thing is to do here, Libra. There's also something about you communicating your truth with this Queen of Swords. And some of you are kind of afraid to do it. There's like paralyzing fear of making that decision of getting out of the situation because you think there's going to be a doom, gloom, or a crisis, or you think you're at a crisis when you really aren't. That's the doubt coming in. That is the devil getting into your headspace to keep you away from trusting your divine guidance, from trusting your intuition. You've got to have more faith in this. This also is a star of hope, is a card of hope. Maybe somebody's name is Hope here. I'm getting a hope. Somebody's name is actually Hope in here. If that's your name, this is a really huge message for you. So pay attention. God has always told me faith is stronger than hope. Because faith is knowing that God is going to do it. He's going to pull you through. That God is speaking to you through your heart space and saying, okay, listen to what your intuition is telling you. That's me leading you. All right. Hope is something that maybe this will happen. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I see Two of Pentacles with the hope thing in a sense. Have more faith in what it is you're doing. There's also something about having paralyzing fear. You're doubting yourself with regards to following your mission. Or maybe you're unclear about what your mission is. Or maybe you do and you're like, do I really do that? Do I really go execute that plan? Right? There's also something about maybe you want to be a teacher or a writer or a lawyer or something that has to do with communication. All right? Social media even. It's part of your purpose. Star card, guys, is part of your purpose. You may want to check where Aquarius is in your chart, is what I was told. You've got to trust in the divine as to what your purpose is. And you got to get into an alignment with that. There's also some energy about chakra healing for some of you. Some of you need to do some chakra healing. I do offer that as a service, by the way. If you go to capellawellness.com, you click on healing. I do offer that and some other healing stuff too, ancestral pattern and relationship healing. Those are some very serious, very powerful services that some of you could benefit from. But of course, if that's what you're called to do, then go ahead and do it. But that's going to help you with this doubt here. That's going to help you with overcoming the fear of making that decision to follow your life's purpose, to leave the 3D world behind and start doing what God has asked you to do. You have to be trusting. I can't tell you what to do. I say half because my guides say that. It is advisable for you to really trust your intuition here and to trust in the divine guidance and trust in the universe, in God. Okay? You're inspired by certain things. Something with the arts, something with teaching, something with writing. Could be creative writing too, because the Page of Cups can be creative writing. We do have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right? Some of you, that's your purpose. What you guys know, what really brings your heart joy, and your intuition has been leading you to something. It may be unexpected where you're like, whoa, is that what God wants me to do? It's the exact same thing that happened to me when God led me to tarot. Okay? I did not believe in my wildest dreams that I would be doing this and teaching, utilizing this tool. Okay? That was a shock to me. That was surprise, Jess. That's what God's spirit, my angels were coming to me. Hey, this is where you're going. This is what's going to bring ultimate fulfillment. You have this gift. You have this skill. And that's part of your mission. I was like, wait, what? So some of you, this may come as a surprise as to what epiphanies you're getting, these ideas that you're getting to start something new, to follow through with what your heart's telling you and to, open your heart to new possibilities of doing different things. But there's this doubt. Oh my gosh. There's this doubt here, Libra. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt what God's telling you to do. Don't doubt your intuition. Just go do it. You have the ability. You have the smarts. You have the intelligence. You have what it takes. I'm also getting energy. I think I said it before. Healing. We got to take this out. Some of you really need to stop making excuses, because some of you know you need to work on your inner childhood wounds. You need to understand that through pain and suffering comes great wisdom. It's the same with the Queen of Swords, but she's a little bit more stern here, because the King of Cups can be a little bit emotional or a little bit withdrawn from his emotions, and he can, fall into drama and not have any thoughts or headspace. There's no mental thought at all, and that gets him into this abyss. Again, with that balance between masculine and feminine energies, your head and your heart. She gains wisdom and intellect and knowledge through hard knocks in life, through challenges and struggles, and swords are about challenges, right? She gains a lot of wisdom from all the lessons that she's learned from all the difficulties in life. He gains wisdom through pain and suffering, all the damage that's done to his heart space. Okay. So some of you need to really be focusing on your healing. Some of you are turning a blind eye to that with the Eight of Swords. There's purification here. There's seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. That you will reach the light at the end of the tunnel. Again, with the faith and the hope here, but this is faith. If you are inspired to do something, and this is what you love to do, this is a dream of yours, do it. Don't try to put so much logic into why you're being called to do this or whatever this is. You need to trust your intuition, and you got to follow your heart. And again, open up to those different possibilities, those new possibilities, and don't be listening to people who are saying, that's a far-fetched dream. There's no way you can do that. Why are you following that path? No. If God is going to lead you to it, he's going to bring you through it. Or what is it? If God brought you to it, he's going to bring you through it. Because again, you're being led by the divine here, okay? This is purpose, it's mission. But again, with the chakra healing and the healing in general, some of you, you're kind of avoiding this. You really need to work on your healing. If you want to come into the fullness of what you were destined for. Some of you are destined to be a healer, a writer, teacher, speaker, okay? But for some of you, this is about dealing with, there's some creative skill that you have. But you've got to learn how to master your emotions. Again, balance the head and the heart, and really master your intuition. It's like some of you get these intuitive hits, you're very psychic and you trusted it, and then something throws you off. Some of you start going to the logical side of yourself, the super overthinking about yourself, and sometimes Libras can do that, and then you start to doubt. There is a big energy, especially with this week, guys, about doubting. I know I've been going through it. Some of my clients have been going through it. It's Mercury retrograde, okay? But it's kind of like getting back into really reevaluating and thinking, okay, why am I doubting? Why am I not trusting my intuition? Why am I losing faith? Why am I not trusting in the universe? There's some sort of fear here. Maybe a sort of fear that something won't come to fruition, or it's like a fear. What if my intuition is wrong? What if what God is telling me is wrong? Understand that whatever intuitive hits you're getting, that's God speaking to you. It's part of your destiny. It's part of your mission work. It is, it's destined. It's written in the stars, Libra. It was written in the stars for you to follow this path. It was written in the stars for you to follow that calling. There's also an energy about communication. With this Page of Cups, it's like some of you are thinking that you need communication from somebody, or you want somebody to express how you feel, because I'm getting a lot of love over here with the King and Page of Cups. You're expecting or looking for communication from somebody, to have them open their heart to you, to tell you how they feel about you, but verbally is what I'm getting with this air energy here. Okay. Somebody here has a name Star as well. I'm hearing Hope and Star. That's kind of interesting. So with this, some of you are expecting this communication, but you're wanting communication from somebody about how they feel about you or something like that in the physical, like verbal. All right. But what I'm hearing from Spirit is that you don't need that right now. Your person is communicating to you about how they feel through songs, through telepathically, through creative means. There are other ways that this person is trying to communicate with you about how they feel about you. Because if this could be you too, or your person has a lot of love for you and for other people, but they don't express it. There's some vulnerability, some sensitivity issues with this person, because there's a lot of childhood wounding. The Gemini got this energy as well. Okay. And some of you want this person to pour their heart out to you, so you can help them, or you just want to hear from them, or you just want them to say something. Your intuition is getting messages from them already. You don't need the actual words. You don't need the actual 3D stuff for you to validate how you feel about them and then validate how they feel about you. You guys are very intuitive and very psychic, okay? Trust your intuition. You got to stop doubting this, Libra. This card has got to go, okay? Something you need to work on. You really got to boost up your faith, and there's a strong energy of doing a lot of healing. You got to do some inner childhood healing. Your person has to do some childhood healing if they haven't completed that already. Gaining wisdom, learning those lessons and those difficulties in life. Some of you had a very difficult childhood. You may have had a father who was very reserved, who didn't show love to you. They felt it, but they showed it in a very maybe condescending way, or they were very emotionally withdrawn. They had a very hard time with dealing with their emotions. And because they didn't express that to you growing up, you kind of needed to seek validation or something from somebody in the physical. You wanted somebody to show you or to tell you how they felt. And that's stemming from something, maybe it's a father, a mother, it depends on your situation, okay? And that's actually an ancestral pattern that you're experiencing, but that's why my ancestral pattern healing service reading could very, very, very well help you to deal with that, because there's some dynamic between a father and a child here. Could very well be you and also your person, where you had a father who wasn't very loving. They really suppressed their emotions, and they could have very well been overly logical and had no type of feeling whatsoever, okay? Somebody could have been very emotionally controlling and very controlling, you know, with the mind as well here. So this needs to be cleared out, okay? A lot of purification and a lot of healing needs to be done. For what I'm getting for both you and your person, if you haven't started your healing journey yet, or you're kind of like inching along, but there's something here where you got to get on it. The Queen of Swords doesn't make excuses. If she knows she's got to heal, she knows she has to do something about this mental state here, she does whatever she needs to do it. She does not second guess, and she does not make any excuses. She's like, okay, I got to make a plan and execute this. I need to make sure that I get out of this Eight of Swords energy. that I stopped doubting myself, that I stopped getting into this self-imprisoned state, okay? To get over this fear of making decisions, especially when your heart's telling you to do something. So there is something, I'm getting it again, turning a blind eye towards doing the necessary healing, especially the inner child healing. Dealing with a father figure, your childhood, other things. I'm hearing some of you are advised to seek a spiritual counselor who can help you balance the masculine and feminine energies, who can help you with your mission work. I do have a North Star alignment reading that does help with that as well. Somebody who's very compassionate, who's very understanding, very kind and generous. They have seen a lot. They've been through a lot. They've gone through pain and suffering, and they're able to teach others to use their wisdom from what they went through and share it with you to help you on your journey, to help you with your healing, to help you with your purpose. Okay? This could also be where in turn, this person helps you out and you end up becoming that spiritual counselor. Okay? There's also, for a few people here, there's someone who's been holding in their feelings for you, and they're getting ready to open their heart to you. They're getting ready to express that. Could even be communication given via a love letter, a song that they wrote for you, some creative project that they did to show how they feel. Okay? I'm hearing could be occurring at nighttime, which is interesting because of the star card. They're having faith in you and in themselves to communicate these emotions. Okay? You are inspiring them as well. I'm hearing star-crossed lovers. You guys were destined for each other. And this King of Cups is realizing that, and they're getting the courage and confidence to open up their heart to you and express this. But they're going to express it in a very creative way, because the King of Cups, he doesn't always literally tell you that they love you or how they feel. Not always. This person has a different love language. And this King of Cups, what I'm getting very strongly is the same with Gemini's reading. They express it in a very artistic, very creative way. Again, through song, through poetry, artwork, whatever that is. This person expresses how they feel through creativity. Okay, through the arts. And they're having a lot of faith in this, that they're starting to realize that they don't always have to literally say I love you or write it down and send it to the person. There are other ways to communicate love, to express love. And this is what this King of Cups is realizing, which is why they're getting ready to communicate that with you, to be vulnerable and to express how they feel. They're understanding that it's safe for them to love. They're having faith in this, that it's safe for them to love. They're getting over this hump here of this Eight of Swords. This card is kind of like the card that's kind of throwing things off a little bit. It's a more negative card, depending how you look at it. But I'm also getting this person is taking their power back with regards to understanding that they can express to you how they feel in a very different way. Okay? Because you inspired them to do so. You have been a guiding light for them, is what I heard. They see you as this star. They've been following you like the North Star, like with the three kings when they're following the Star of Bethlehem. That's what I'm getting here. Okay? All right. Look who's after this. The counterparts. King and Queen of Swords. Some of you may be divorced. Okay? And your person's also divorced. Doesn't have to be. There's something about healing from a divorce. okay? Maybe both of you need to heal from a divorce. It's also, again, integrity, balance, doing the right thing, following your path of truth, and not following somebody else's path. Letting go of the logical nature about yourself and the overthinking, Libra. It's also learning how to be more independent. And trusting in what God is leading you to do. All right. Okay, Libra, let's see what guidance we have for you. Holy Spirit, guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians. Please reveal to us for our highest good. What guidance do we have for Libra? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you, Holy Spirit. We have luck. Ooh, look at that. Beauty. And the beast. Success. Bottom of the deck is solitude. Look at the sword there. Sword of Excalibur. Ace of Swords. Follow your path of truth. Solitude. Right? Okay, I will read the solitude card first, and I turned right to it. Look at that. This is about study, quest, and devotion. The appearance of the Priestess of Solitude indicates a spiritual voyage into the unknown, one that can bring great rewards and revelations. In medieval times, a quest was the start of a courageous journey to accomplish a much longed-for goal. Now is the perfect time to go inward, to gain spiritual insights, or to embark on a period of training and study. Training, study, knowledge, wisdom. We got a lot of wisdom in this reading with the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups, okay? This person understands that spiritual knowledge, spiritual wisdom, spiritual wealth is more important than anything material, okay? Yeah, embark on a period of training and study. The Page of Cups, that's the novice, right? They learn. These are the learners. So there's something about learning with this as well. Let's look at luck. Oh, I turned right to that too. And I guess my sister's dogs are confirming that. When you draw the luck card, this indicates that good luck is on its way. Be ready to graciously receive, because this little slice of good fortune is meant for you. Good luck doesn't have to always mean money. It can mean being in the right place at the right time. Serendipity, or everything falling into place in a beautiful and easy way. Now we have success. Oh, let's go to beauty first. They want me to go in order. Of course they do. Let's see. This deals with inner beauty, glamour, and pride. When the High Priestess of Beauty is chosen, you may have been putting a great deal of importance on physical looks. Glamour, vanity, and superficial appearances are strongly indicated. There is nothing wrong with wanting to look your best and taking pride in your appearance, but when you start judging yourself or others in a negative way solely based on physical appearance, the Priestess of Beauty acts as a gentle reminder to rethink this. Youth and good looks are fleeting, and what truly matters are the inner qualities such as kindness, compassion, joy, loyalty, truthfulness, and honor. After all, the physical body is but a fleshy temple designed to carry us through life, and when we leave this world, it is our inner qualities that remain. That's not going to resonate with everybody, but apparently somebody needed to hear that. Okay? Interesting. Next one is success. If I can remember my alphabet. We have triumph, achievement, and rewards. When the success card appears, be assured that a personal or business success is on the way. You have worked hard and laid the groundwork. You have sowed the seeds, and soon the rewards will appear. Keep your language positive and your confidence high. Expect the best to happen, and it will. Just as the spring equinox is a time of balance of day and night at equal length, so your diligence and persistence will be balanced by achievement. See, we're talking about a balance again. This is also confirming for some of you with pursuing that goal, the writer, the teacher, the speaker, you know, doing it in a creative way, music, writing music, composing music, whatever this is that your heart's telling you to do, whatever you know, understand what your purpose is, it will be a success. You need to trust in the universe. You need to trust in God. Okay? You are destined for this and you are destined for success. So do not second guess. Get out of your head and stop negatively thinking that this is not your path, that this is not going to work out. Because if this is God's calling, you are going to be supported by the universe. God's going to lead the way, even through the difficulties. Okay? Solitude is the bottom of the deck. This deals with study, quest, and devotion. Did I say this already? Yeah, I did. My bad. I guess they wanted to reemphasize that. Embark on a period of training and study. And I did talk about a spiritual counselor, all right? Learning through this person who's gone through all this stuff, who's mastered all of this, who can teach you. They're utilizing their wisdom to give to you so that you can learn from them. The Page of Cups learns from the King of Cups. And then you become the King of Cups. Okay? All right, Libra. I hope that helped you. If you would like a personal reading or a coaching session, or if you want to sign up for one of my 14-day free trials of one of my memberships, where you get limited access to my guided meditation videos, my daily guidance videos, which really help supplement these readings. You get private access to my mobile app. You get to directly chat with me there. You also are entered for a free reading every month that you are a member. There are members only lives and all types of other goodies and benefits, depending on the tier that you are drawn to. Check that out in the description box below, or hop on over to capellawellness.com to check out what I offer to include, to look at the different tiers of memberships that I have. If you have any questions about this reading or anything else in general, or the memberships or my services, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My information is in the description box below. If you go to capellawellness.com, there are plenty of ways to get in contact with me with whatever question you may have. All right, Libra, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.